So students, in our previous lesson, we have studied about the two modes of nutrition in plants, that is autotrophic and phototropic. Now in this lesson, we will deal here about the conditions necessary for the photosynthesis. So what are the conditions necessary for the photosynthesis? The first condition is the availability of the carbon dioxide. We know that carbon dioxide is the gas remain present in the atmosphere. But it is obtained from the atmosphere through small openings called stomata that is mostly present on the underside of the leaves. Each stoma is bounded by two half-moon shaped guard cells. The guard cells regulate the opening and closing of the stoma. Stoma is the opening of the structure stomata through which carbon dioxide enter in the green parts of the plant. When there is enough light and water, the guard cells swell up and curve away from each other, thus opening the stoma. This allows carbon dioxide to enter the cells of the leaf. So in this way, the stoma remains closed and sometimes remains open. Now we are moving to the next raw material, or you can say next conditions necessary for photosynthesis. The second one is the presence of chlorophyll in the leaves. Now we know that chlorophyll is one of the green pigment that remain present in the specialized structures in the cell, that is chloroplast. Chloroplast is one of the structure in the, or you can say organelle in the plant that contains the pigment chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is present in the plant that imparts it the green color. But this is not only the function of the chlorophyll. Actually, chlorophyll captures the sunlight and along with other raw materials prepare the food in the leaves. It means it is very important so that it will capture the sunlight. That is also one of the raw material that we have discussed in our previous slides. The main function or the primary function of the chlorophyll is the capturing of the sunlight. Now, the third conditions for the process of photosynthesis is the presence of the light. Light is one of the essential things for the photosynthesis. Now, I am going to explain one activity that will deal how light is necessary for the photosynthesis. For that purpose, we will take a green plant and cover a part of a leaf using a stripe of black paper. Now we will place the plant in a dark corner for 3 days. We will pluck a leaf from the plant and get it tested for starch to confirm whether it is fully starch free or not. Now we will place the plant in sunlight for at least 6 hours. Again, we will pluck the leaf covered with the stripe of black paper. We will remove the stripe and test the leaf for starch. What will we observe? We observed here that the covered portion of the leaf shows no change when iodine solution is added. So what did we conclude? Here we conclude that there was no starch formation in the covered part. So this part did not turn blue-black. This shows that light is necessary for photosynthesis. So in this way, we can prove that it is the most important conditions for the process of photosynthesis. The next condition is the availability of the water. Water is also one of the essential requirements for this process. Water reacts with carbon dioxide in the presence of light. As we have discussed in our previous slide, that water and minerals are being taken up by the roots through the soil. Now, in this slide, we are going to explain the structure of the leaf showing stomata. As I have discussed earlier, that stomata is the small openings through which carbon dioxide is obtained from the atmosphere, and this is the structure that is present on the underside of the leaves. Here you are seeing the guard cell in the structure. In the figure, guard cell is there, and in the circle there is one of the structure of the stomata. Here there is a small opening, that is the stomatal opening, that is known as a stoma, and there is two half moon shaped guard cell whose opening and closing determines whether the water or the carbon dioxide is entering into the cell or it is existing from the cell. Now here we have dealt here the structure of the stomata. Now we are moving to the equation of photosynthesis, but before that we must have the concept of the proper definition of the photosynthesis that will be true in real sense with having the word equation of the photosynthesis. So what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process of using the energy in light to convert water and carbon dioxide into carbohydrates and oxygen. So whatever I have dealt in the definition, that is well depicted in the equation given below. So what is the equation? Here that there are two reactants, that is carbon dioxide and water, and the two important conditions are also there, that is light energy that we have taken from the light and the chlorophyll, that is one of the green pigment. Now when two reactants, that is the carbon dioxide and water, react in the presence of light and chlorophyll, then the products obtained, that is in the form of the carbohydrates, that is stored in the form of starch in the green plant, and along with it one byproduct is also released, that is oxygen gas, and that is the life gas you can say, because without oxygen we can't survive. So here in the second equation there is the chemical equation of the photosynthesis, in which carbon dioxide is written as CO2, that is the chemical formula of the carbon dioxide. H2O is the chemical formula of water. C6H12O6 is the chemical formula of carbohydrates, and O2 is the chemical formula of oxygen. So, but this is the unbalanced equation. So in the last equation is a balanced equation, in which when a 6 molecules of carbon dioxide reacts with the 6 molecules of water in the presence of light energy and chlorophyll, then 1 molecule of glucose, that is the carbohydrate, and 6 molecules of oxygen get released. Now we have discussed here in this lesson about the conditions necessary for the photosynthesis. Even in this mind map, I am just going to recapitulate the class by saying that there are 4 important conditions. So first one is the carbon dioxide, that is getting entry into the green plants through the stomata. Another one is the water, that is taken in by the roots through the soil. The third one is the chlorophyll, that is one of the green pigment present in the green leaves of the plant. And the last one is the light that the plants get from the sun. So in this way we have come to know about the different necessary conditions for the photosynthesis. Here I have given some questions based on this lesson, and I think that you must have be able to complete these questions. And these are some assignments in which I have given some of the multiple choice questions, some very short answer questions, and the long answer questions.